Jetzt. Event Fatal Maid. Gucken wir mal. Wahrscheinlich ist es nicht vertont. Ich muss alles vorlesen, was heute nicht so geil ist mit meinen Augen, aber da müssen wir durch. Morgen können wir es nicht nochmal machen. Okay. The Maid Cafe at the Outpost. Huh? Why are you all staring at me like that? Well, I think you should consider changing your outfit first. Ah, you mean into a maid outfit? Why didn't you say so sooner? Give me a second. Nicht viel mehr. Tada, how do I look? Do you think Master will like it? Wow. I think he'll probably like it. Huh. You do remember everything you were taught, right? Of course, I remember it all perfectly. Okay, then you can start tomorrow. Sounds good. Is this where I'll be working? No, you'll be assigned to the Arc branch during the event. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Then I'll head off and get some rest for my first day tomorrow. Jingle. 8, are you sure it's gonna be okay? It'll be fine. Well, Velvet's been in our squad for a while now. And she's been trained properly anyway. Yeah, you're right. Besides, if anything happens, I'll handle it all. No, Velvet needs to do her job properly too. What? Taught her myself after all. She'll be fine. Yes. Thanks for all your hard work, Kokor. It wasn't hard, in fact, it was fun. Fun? Velvet was a real secret agent, you know. She even taught me how to be one. Wow, you want to learn too? You're not ready for that yet. If you're tripped while trying to hide, you'd be in big trouble. Aww. Let's get some rest now. This event, something tells me, it's not going to be easy. Wir haben schon wieder harten Overload. Das ist schon wieder. Diesmal ist es nicht Spotify. Mein PC ist auf Maximum 70% Auslastung. Macht keinen Sinn, dass ich Frames fahren lasse. Ich weiß nicht, was es liegt, Mann. Schon wieder. Ne, kann nichts machen. Weiter geht's. I briefly stopped by the Ark to run a quick errand. Huh? I paused in front of the familiar Maid Cafe sign. 8 hasn't asked me to help out at the cafe. There's no particular reason for me to stop by. I should probably just head back. Ah, I wonder if Velvet's working. Maybe I should take a quick look, just in case. Seems like I found a reason to stop by after all. Suppressing my quickening pace, I enter the cafe. Jingle! I'm quickly enveloped by a warm and cozy atmosphere. But no one comes to welcome me. What's with this atmosphere? Did something happen? My master. Whee! Velvet suddenly appears and clings to my arm. Master, you come to see me? Not really. How did you know? Hey, really? Then I shall be the one to serve you. I follow Velvet's lead and sit at an empty table. What would you like to order, master? Omrice, please. Okay, please wait a moment. 8? Did something happen? Well, you see, a few hours earlier. Jingle! Welcome back, master. I'll escort you to a table inside. What would you like to order? Oh, you can find today's special on the menu. Here, let me show you. Eehee, no need to get impatient, master. There may only be one of me, but I'll serve you with my all. Oh, Velvet. If it's okay with you, could I have your number? My number? Velvet leans down and whispers into the guest's ear. That may be a little tricky, but if you order a parfait and share it with me, maybe I'll change my mind. Parfait? One parfait here, please. Just one? Two, please. Hehehe, thank you. Here, let me give you a stamp. Master ist auch da? Oh boy, sind alle da? Is that going to be a problem? Looks like it might be. Steps in. Alle Maids in here, oh my god. I don't think it's that big of a problem, but still. Excuse me? Das ist ja nicht mal richtiges Maid-Outfit, was sie anhat. Excuse me? Huh? If I order a cake, will you share it with me? No, I'm not hungry, but willing to eat with her guests. So, I'm Anchor. Yeah, that's true, alright. I knew things would turn out like this. One person does it, others will start expecting it too. Jetzt sind sie alle vollgefressen und können nicht mehr. That's what happened. After that, all the customers started specifically requesting for Velvet. In the end, the rest of us got stuck doing kitchen work. Oh, noch schlimmer. Drone and I are fine, since we were always assigned to the kitchen anyway, but I have no interest in working in the kitchen. You should take this opportunity to get used to kitchen duties. You keep failing your professional maid evaluation. That's because Must keeps making pirate food however she feels like it. By the way, where's Drake? I haven't seen her for a while. Oh god, Drake. She went off to change her clothes a while ago. Oh god. Maid Drake said it was boring working here. Clatter. Our omrice for table 3 is up. Got it. Velvet, who has been weaving her way through the cafe serving other customers, approaches me with the omrice in hand. The omrice, master. Velvet sets the blade down on the table and sits on my thigh. Oh god. Jesus Christ, man. Velvet is sitting on my thigh. She scoops up a bit of omrice and offers it to me. Well, Velvet, could you get down? I don't want to. I can feel the gaze of the surrounding customers on us. Get down, please. Sure, if you take a bite of this. I take a bite of the omrice. The gazes of the surrounding customers begin to turn hostile. Is it good? It is. Maybe it's because I'm feeding it to you. You don't do this with other customers too, right? Well? What do you think? Let's talk somewhere private. Velvet and I enter the break room, followed by 8. Velvet? Do you think your customer service is a little too aggressive? Really? In what way? There's too much physical content. That. Hey. That kind of treatment is reserved only for you, or real master. I'm not the extreme with other customers. That doesn't seem right either. 8 catches my glance and nods. Yes, you must treat all customers sincerely. At all times. Is that so? Velvet steps closer to me. So I have to treat the other customers out there? Velvet fingertips tickle my chest. The same way I treat you, really? Yes, at least during cafe operating hours. Do as 8 said. It's negatively affecting your co-workers. But I don't want to. And if you don't want to, you have to. You have to get along with the others in Maid for you. Just like before, when you told me to get in line. Aren't you being a bit too cold on towards me? Before was doing a pursuit. And now? Huh? Until you make a decision, you'll probably keep feeling like I'm being cold. A decision about what? About where you're going to be. I've already joined you and became a part of Maid for you. Isn't that enough? It's not about where you are physically. I also... Click. Oh, Master. Hi, Kokor. Kokor enters the break room holding a sketchbook. What's that? Oh, this. Kokor shows us what she's drawing in the sketchbook. Huh? It looks like a bunch of pink and red blobs. Since Velvet is new, I'm going to put this up so our customers can recognize her. Okay. Customers will probably frequent us more often. Yep, the more the merrier. Looks like I don't have time to just hang around here then. This newbie maid is heading off to work extra hard. Velvet leaves the break room. Should I draw you an 8 too, Master? Sure, thank you. That day, the Maid Cafe was a huge success. At closing time, 85% of the customers had requested to be served by Velvet. Damn! After Maid Cafe closes, Aid and I return to the commander's room. Good work today. You too, Master. Warum sind die beiden jetzt im commander's room? Was ist da los? I caused trouble again, didn't I? No, you didn't. And it wasn't trouble, so don't say that. Huh. Yes, Master. By the way, what do you plan to do from now on? Are things going to be okay at the cafe? Aid? Ah, sorry. Something felt off about today's service. No, it's nothing. I'll tell you once I'm more certain. Forget I said anything. Alright. Also, as far as the cafe is concerned, I'll figure it out. That's not the way we want to attract customers either. To start with, I'll try to convince Velvet, and then... Do you think she'll be receptive? Huh. Well, first I need to get to know her better. I still don't really know anything about her. I know her name, that she was a secret agent, and that ever since her squad disbanded, she's been constantly on the run. But aside from those three things, it seems like nothing's changed since Coin Rush. Das Ding ist, Velvet war der Top-Agent von Tetraline, von Mustang, in dem Squad, in dem sie war. Ich bin mir nicht sicher, aber ich glaube, Kokor war auch in dem Squad. Irgendeine Maid war in dem Squad auch. Und noch irgendjemand oder sowas. Und dann wurde es aufgelöst. Die anderen haben das Maid Café gemacht und Velvet, keine Ahnung, ist untergetaucht oder sowas und wurde irgendwie Gangster oder sowas. Und im Coin Rush Event, das war, wann war denn das? Keine Ahnung. Spätsommer oder sowas. Letztes Jahr. Ja, da hat man das erste Mal Velvet gesehen. Da war sie der Bösewicht sozusagen und jetzt ist sie zu uns gestoßen. Nothing's changed since Coin Rush. Yeah, she hardly ever talks about her past. And also, what you said to Velvet earlier, Master. I've brought it up before. About deciding where she belongs. Yeah, she dodged the question back then, just like she did this time. It's not that I don't understand, but it lets out a small sigh. Velvet probably doesn't know how to find her place in a new environment, how to get close to new people, and how to respond to kindness. Still, I think she's slowly improving. The way she acts during business hours, that's probably her way of expressing herself. She works hard and produces results. So sales-wise, we're doing pretty well. Yeah? Anyway, sorry for taking up your time, Master. No, don't worry about it. I'll stop by the cafe again tomorrow. Okay, Master. Thank you, as always. After Aid leaves, I search my pockets, but my phone is nowhere to be found. Did I leave it at the Maid Cafe? Ba-ding. I try calling my own number, but the call doesn't go through. Guess I'll have to head back. I throw on my coat and head back to the Ark. A little late. Wie lange dauert's denn, zur Ark zu gehen? Das muss doch eine Weile dauern. Die rennen immer zwischen Outpost und Ark hin und her, aber das muss doch eine Weile dauern, oder nicht? Oder ist das wirklich nur eine Fahrstuhlfahrt? Keine Ahnung, wie die Ark und der Outpost, wie die aufgebaut sind, man. Ganz, ganz wie. A little later. I return to the Maid Cafe in search of my phone, but the lights are still on. I quieten my steps and carefully approaches the cafe door. Quieten? Ist das ein englisches Wort? Quieten? Noch nie in einem Satz gesehen so, aber gut, von mir aus. Beyond the closed door, I can faintly hear Velvet's voice, along with a man's. Oh, what? You're giving up already? I'm a little disappointed. But please, it's all my fault. I can't. I don't have anything left. Hehe, is that so? From where I'm standing, it looks like you've still got plenty left in you. Come on, just try a little harder. Oh boy. Oh boy, was geht's? Schon irgendwas Dummes. From where I'm standing, it looks like you still got plenty left in you. Come on, just try a little harder. Jingle. I rushed into the Maid Cafe. A man in a black suit and sunglasses is tied up tightly and lying on the floor. You're here. Velvet digs her heel hard into the man's back. Hey, call the police, this woman is... Can you be quiet? Press. Oh! You came from this, right? Velvet's holding out my phone. What are you doing? Oh, this? He snuck in and was installing bugs and cameras. So I was just showing him a bit of affection. He was installing bugs and cameras? Let's talk about that privately. Velvet karate chops the back of the man's neck. And he goes limp instantly. Are you allowed to do that? Why not? He's the one who was up to no good. You should be grateful he still has his arm and legs. Oh, he came to capture me, you know. Well, more like gather information to capture me. Hey, surprised? Seems like you still don't get how dirty things can get, huh, Master? Why are they after you? Well, isn't it obvious? I'm useful. What do you mean? I have my uses. Back then, Mustang, or should I say, the president, did a lot of bad things. And I happen to know every sordid detail. Oh ja, stimmt. Und Mustang war mehr so ein böser Mafia-Gangster-Dude. Irgendwann hat er dann einen Change of Heart gehabt, warum auch immer, und hat dann die komplette Tetra-Line in Entertainment gemacht. Deswegen ist er jetzt so übertrieben Entertainment, um Buße zu tun sozusagen. Aber genaueres weiß man nicht. Not sure if you realized, but the president has plenty of enemies. And not just for business reasons. And it's annoying, honestly. We committed those bad deeds together. And he's far worse than I am. But how he pretends to be all noble and righteous. So if they catch me and work me over, they think they can expose everything from the past. So do they believe. That said, the only reason I'm still alive is thanks to the president's little act. In the old days, my squad and I would have been dead by now. And it's not like he lacked the power of the means to make it happen. With just one snap of his fingers, he could have made us disappear, making us seem as if we never existed. But he didn't. Yeah, exactly. I wonder what gotten into him. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Velvet lifts the arm of the unconscious man. Isn't this... Oh, the back of the man's hand is a stamp from the Maid Cafe. He came in as a customer earlier today. No way. I still don't know who sent him, but I'm pretty sure didn't come here to watch me say stuff like coochie woochie boing. And he wasn't the only one. There were about 6 of them, I reckon. He's the only one foolish enough to try sneaking in tonight. So what happened earlier today was me killing 2 birds with 1 stone. If I want to stop them from pulling anything stupid, I figured it'd be better if I step in. These guys are small fry anyway. Velvet shakes a phone that seems to belong to a man. He uses a secure phone, but don't even bother deleting their instructions. What amateurs. The phone screen reads: collect all information on Shade by any means necessary. Shade? It was the squad you were in before. Yeah, but it was disbanded. Huh. It's going to be exhausting guarding the cafe in the meantime. I thought you weren't interested in the Maid cafe. I have to stay here for now, and it'll be annoying if things get ugly. Like I said, I've been on the run ever since the president dissolved Shade. Do you have any idea how exhausting that is in a place as tiny as the Ark? Being on the run means you had pursuers, right? Yeah. Those people, if you can even call them that. Are the people from this incident the same ones who were chasing you back then? No, the people after me before were lectured. I almost got caught several times. And what happened to them? What do you think happened? Don't worry, those guys won't be involved in this time. As capable as they are, seeing me make such a big deal of coming under your protection will make them cautious. My value versus the risk of crossing you, they will weigh between those two. I even led them to that conclusion from the start. What does it matter to you? You've got nothing to lose. If anything you stand to gain, you've got a dedicated mate now. Where it pokes my chest. Anyway, that's enough for today. I hadn't planned on talking about this in the first place. Rabbit brushes my lips slightly with her fingertip. Whenever I'm around you, I end up letting something vulnerable slip without even realizing it. Rabbit easily lifts young Hunter's man with one hand. I get going then. Good work today. As far as all this is concerned, let me handle it. Don't tell the others. They wouldn't be much help anyway. Rabbit leaves the Maid Café. Das war eine lange Episode, kann das sein? The next day at the Maid Café. The majority of the customers continue to request for Velvet, who darts around the cafe with ease. And yet, oh master, this is a secret space meant only for us mates. I'm afraid you're not allowed in. He blocks a customer attempting to sneak inside. Ah, master. Click. Is that a button? Here, you drop this. She retrieves a surveillance device from under the table. Crash, bang. Gah. Cold-looking female customer. Excuse me? But there's a loud noise coming from the restroom. Oh, sorry, miss. Looks like some cleaning supplies have fallen over. Once in a while, she even gets her hands dirty. This is how the morning passes. Are you okay? No. Seriously, why are there so many of them? Guess yesterday was just the preview. On top of that, they're all amateurs with no fundamentals. So it's even more annoying. Even if I want to play dumb, it's also blatantly obvious. That's true. These would-be intruders do some sloppy even to me. Do you think there might be some other motive? Maybe these amateurs are only a distraction, while someone else goes after the real target. What real target? Wasn't I the final goal from the start? I'm already engaging with them directly. Any diversionary tactics would be pointless. They could be after me. They might want to harm the other mate. They could be after me. If that happens, all the Nikkes who love you would mobilize. And they'd round up not just the mastermind, but their entire family, relatives, and even their neighbors. Well, that's true. Then do you have any idea who's behind this? I don't know. There are just too many possibilities. Like I said yesterday, these guys are small fry. They were actually competent, it could at least narrow it down. But with guys like this, it's even harder to tell. Honestly, it's like they just grabbed some random thugs off the streets. Maybe they were a group that broke apart once and reformed. It would explain a few things. If they needed results, they might rush in without thinking. Jingle! At that moment, another customer enters the Maid cafe. The way they keep glancing around looks incredibly suspicious, even to me. Great, here we go again. When am I finally going to kick them all out? Whatever. I'm taking a break. Click. Merritt heads into the break room and collapses onto the sofa. Why don't you ask to help? Why don't you ask for help? Huh? Merritt lifts her head slightly, still sprawled across the sofa. You should ask the others to help. This is about keeping the Maid cafe safe, so they'd definitely be willing to help. No way. Why? Just no. Bringing it up won't hurt. I've got nothing to lose. What do you mean, I've got nothing to lose? Velvet sits up straight. Asking for help means I need help. And needing help means I'm in a bad spot. Being in a bad spot means that it's the perfect time to take me down, isn't it? See? How is it nothing to lose? Her life is on the line. You know that would never happen. Yeah, I know, but still. Velvet rests her chin on her hand and looks out the window. Still, this is just how I do things. I've lived my whole life like this. Wouldn't it be strange if I suddenly change overnight? Nothing bad is going to happen. You have my word. Well, you're gonna guarantee that. I'll figure something out. Haha, what kind of answer is that? So irresponsible. Even so, it's a rather sweet proposition. Velvet stares out the window for a while. After a long pause, she speaks again. Alright, I'll humor you and bring it up once. Of course I'll help. I thought something strange was going on too. Some of the customers have been acting oddly, and so have you, Velvet. I noticed it too. The customers keep acting weird, so I've been wondering whether we should report to the ACPU. I knew it, so it's some kind of covert operation. I already have a plan laid out. You're going to help me? Of course. Why? Because we're family. Huh? Well, we don't know what kind of life you lived before. In fact, we don't have the faintest idea. So please, tell us. Tell us what you're thinking and what you are feeling. Here, take this. Cocoa hands Velvet a thin, plastic-wrapped pouch. What is this? A letter writing set. Huh? I heard that writing a letter helps when it's hard to put things into words. You can use these colored pencils too. Cocoa hesitates, looking at the colored pencils, then lifts her head. Your hair color is similar to mine, so... No way! That's not similar! I'll let you use this one. Cocoa pulls out the shortest colored pencil, the pink one, and holds it out. Oh, ihren Lieblingsstift bekommt sie. Velvet takes it, nonplussed. You've never let me use that one. Because your hair is green, Soda. That's true, but still. While Cocoa and Soda bicker with one another. Velvet blinks silently, staring down at the writing paper and colored pencil in her hand. What did I tell you? 8. Don't you hate me? When you were chasing me back at Coin Rush, I felt a lot of hostility from you. I don't hate you. What happened in Coin Rush was a pretty unique situation. And you were a targeting master too. But after you joined our squad, you've been working really hard. And you've been a great student under my tutelage. Even if your performance isn't exactly the best. Well, I've never done this kind of work in my life, so that's to be expected. Which is why I should get back to my old line of work. Velvet squats down in front of Cocoa, meeting her eyes. Hey kid, no, Cocoa. Yes? Do you like covert operations? Oh Mann, willst du sie jetzt rückwärts rekrutieren oder wie? Oh, Aid hat sich umgezogen in ihr Coin Rush Special Outfit. Let's go over the situation first. Oh, die haben alle ihre Special Outfits an. Oh shit, dude. Among the customers, there are some who are trying to get information on Velvet, and one on us as well. So far, they haven't made any other moves. But once they gathered enough information, they know telling how they might act. Wie kann es sein, dass Bunny-Outfits Covert Operation Uniformen sind, Mann? Ja, die sind noch auffälliger wie Maid-Outfits, Mann. Huh. Dude. Right, in special operations, information gathering is basically everything. You can spend ages preparing and plotting routes, while the actual execution takes only a few moments. Hat Kakora auch ein Bunny-Outfit? Ich glaube nicht. Huh? Don't worry, Soda. We are still on a long way from all this. Thanks to Velvet, they probably haven't gathered much information at all. Aid, sorry to interrupt. Yes, Master? Why are you dressed as a bunny girl? Oh, to that. It just felt right while we are having this conversation. I see. I just saw Aid wearing it. I just felt like wearing it. Dude. What? Isn't this a treat for your eyes? Anyway, back to the topic at hand. As Aid pointed out, those guys have no choice but to proceed cautiously, putting their amateurish methods aside. They haven't managed to gather much information. And besides, I've even stepped in personally to stop them, remember? No matter how stupid they are, they're bound to suspect that something's up. They'll assume there's something precious and important that we're hiding and protecting. Yes, from their perspective, not only does the leader of Shade suddenly reappear, she also becomes affiliated with Master and starts working at the Maid Cafe. On top of that, every agent they sent to gather intel at the cafe was dealt with. Good point. They are probably starting to think this place is a base of operations. A base for Shade's new beginning. Also, a cafe being the hideout for a secret organization is a classic setup. It's textbook. Does that mean those weird customers will keep coming? Well, if we keep playing along, something's bound to happen. They're not sending these agents here for fun. Eventually, they'll probably resort to more aggressive tactics. Aggressive tactics? Don't worry too much. In the middle of the arc, there's a limit to how aggressive they can be. And I'm here, aren't I? Yes. Plus, if you use aggressive methods, they'll inevitably expose their weaknesses. Both sides lack information. If we target those weaknesses, we can make things work somehow. Hold on. Core, who has been drawing in her sketchbook this entire time, puts down her colored pencil. I've drawn up an operation plan. Really? As your senior officer, I shall take a look. Senior officer? You're officially joining the covert op, aren't you? That makes me your senior, and you're my junior. Oh. Velvet smiles and takes Core's sketchbook, her eyes widening slightly when she looks at it. Huh, this isn't bad. You've got talent. Hey, I've been practicing. Great, we'll go with this. Huh? Well, I'll fine-tune a few things, but the overall plan works as is. Velvet spreads the sketchbook open. The drawings and wobbly handwriting lay out the plan, and you can make out the general outline of the operation. This will actually work? Really? Of course. This is the Maid Cafe, right? So, Velvet slowly begins to take off her bunny girl outfit. We'll handle it in a way maids do. I'll just step out for a moment. Bleib doch drin, Mann! Wenn sie doch von sich aus anfängt, sie umzuziehen und nichts sagt, dann kann sie doch bleiben. Next day. There. Customers in the brown blazer. Got it. He takes the coffee cup, Velvet hands her, and walks over. Here's your coffee. Please enjoy, master. Sip. Ugh. Upon taking a sip of the coffee, the customer starts trembling violently. Oh my, are you alright? The coffee, why is it so salty? Here, allow me to assist you. Jingle. The customer foams out of the mouth and trembles. 8 lays the secret agent on a nearby bench, then returns. How much salt did you put in? 6.5 spoonfuls. You deal with the secret agents that Velvet spots in a way that interferes with business as little as possible and without the other customers noticing. Of course, we don't use the same methods every time. Kukuchi Uchi, boing! Wow, you're really good at this. Then let me teach you the next spell. You have to follow along properly, okay? No, You force some of them to keep performing the delicious spell. That's not it. Huh? The carrot pieces are too big. If they're this big, they won't cook through when stir-fried. Again. We make others join the cooking experience event. And if one of those methods work, we have our last resorts. Now, you mustn't go in there. But, collapse. I'll tie him up in the break room. Please do. Sometimes we subdue them to force. I was nervous since this was supposed to be a covert op, but this is nothing. Well, I suppose it does have its own unique charm. We're doing okay, right? Yes, this shouldn't be a problem. None of the other customers seem to have noticed. I never thought we'd end up pulling off a covert op in the Maid Cafe. Seriously, being with you guys is nothing but fun. I installed a few of the surveillance cameras. We confiscated from the agents in the main hall. It should help with identifying them. You did? Thanks. Yeah. I hope they just give up at this point. That would be nice, but foolish people tend to be brave. Jingle. Welcome to... Huh? Have we met before? I feel like I've seen you somewhere other than the cafe. Oh no, ist das derselbe Bösewicht, der auch im Coin Rush Event war? Man kann natürlich auch sein, dass sie dasselbe Model reusen, ich weiß es nicht. Gentle businessman. Of course you have. Huh? Bam. Ah. As soon as he enters the cafe, the man kicks over the signboard. You get the manager. Oh boy. You get the manager. Aren't you? That's right. I figured I'd find you here. Been living it up, huh? Please leave. We won't tolerate disruptive behavior. Oh, scary. Is this how you treat a customer? Don't tell me a maid from Made for You is planning to kick out a customer, huh? Drawn by the commotion, the other customers turn to stare at Aid and the man. Please allow me to escort you to your table. Good. That's more like it. Oh, and forget the manager. Bring me the one with the pink hair. Huh? No, not you! The tall one! The tall girl! The new one who joined recently. Huh. Wirklich so pinke Haare hat doch Cocoa gar nicht. That guy. Yeah, that's him. He's the loser I saw at Coin Rush. Figures, he looked pathetic, but he has an uncanny way of cutting straight into the crux of things. Mit meinem Encoder knallt die ganze Zeit aus dem Ruder und ich weiß nicht wieso. Ich muss eine Tagesperformance sein. Aber zum Glück ist das hier nicht so schlimm. Die Aufnahme ist hoffentlich trotzdem gut. Oh, jetzt weiß ich warum, weil es ab und zu auf 10 Mbit hochknallt. Warum auch immer. Keine Ahnung. Ja. So he's the one behind all this. Crocs? He knows who I am and what I'm worth. A bunch of low-life thugs wouldn't have figured that out so easily. I see. Hurry up and bring her. Ah, do I have to request her by name? Sure, I can do that. How much will she cost? He's causing a scene. Please refrain from causing a commotion inside the cafe. Is being loud a crime? I said get the pink-haired girl. Would you look at that, Claire? Aren't you all Nikkes? Go ahead, try laying a finger on me. Let's see if a Nikke can hurt a human. Right here in the middle of the arc. And this is so mies, man. So you're not going to bring her out? Fine. We'll see who lasts longer. Boys, take your position. Jingle. Step, step, step. Huh? Oh, they're all bald. I've seen them before. Muscular man in black suit pour in, completely filling the hall. The other customers flee the cafe, and soon the bodyguards occupy almost every table. Tell the pink-haired girl to come out. We're not leaving until then. Master. Yeah. This is bad. I hate to have to do this, but we have to use our last resort. We need to stall them, Master. Okay. Good. Here. Cora pins a name tag on my chest and enters the break room with her phone. The name tag reads Manager. Jetzt bin ich der Manager plötzlich. Huh? I straighten my shoulders and look intimidating. The man has his feet up on the table, shouting at the top of his lungs. Step, step. I approach our target. Hey, listen. I wasn't even, huh? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Something wrong? Allow me to serve you, miss. Why are you calling miss? Wait, more importantly, I asked you what you're doing here. Aren't you commander? Why are you working as a waiter here? This is my territory. And I'm not a waiter, I'm the manager. You asked for me, didn't you? Right, good timing. Go get the pink-haired girl, Velvet. I'm requesting her by name. Velvet peeks out from behind me. Hi. You. So you finally decided to crawl out into the open, huh? I almost starved to death because of you last time. Hehe, is that so? You almost starved? About that. I grabbed him last time to lure you into coming after me, remember? There was something else I was after, but he beat me to it. So I was just a tiny bit salty and I threw a little tantrum. But then after things wrapped up, I kinda forgot to release him. That must be why he's so upset. 2 days! I was tied up in that storage room for 2 whole days. If it weren't for that annoyingly diligent security guard, I'd be dead. Hey, I'm sorry. But you survived, isn't that what matters? More importantly, I came out just like you wanted. So what now? Do you want me to cast a spell on your food to make it delicious? But the man tosses a thick stack of papers onto the table. You know, this whole time, I've been digging into your past to see what you were involved in. Gotta say, you've seriously wishes. After being in the line of work too. But I'm a saint compared to you. Do your little friends here know what you used to get up to? So? Oh, it's no big deal? I just want to do business with you. What? Thanks to you guys, I planned to take over Coin Rush and went up in flames. But I think this business, you can't be enemies forever. If we combine your skills and my connections, taking over the Ark would be a piece of cake. Hahaha. I was wondering what nonsense would spill out of your mouth, but this is beyond anything I imagined. So, you're in? From what I've seen these past few days, it looks like you're trying to revive Shade. I've got some connections in the entertainment industry. What are you babbling about? Get lost. I'm not proud of that of what I used to be. But I'd rather turn myself in than team up with scum like you. Huh, yeah, I figured. Hey, you girls over there. The man looks towards the other maids who are gathered around watching the scene unfold. You girls don't know what she used to do you? Wiretapping, manipulating public opinion, assassination, kidnapping. Those were just the basics. She even sold out her own squad to save herself in the end. I did hear she was Tetra's secret agent, master captain. Is what he says true? I know she got separated from her squad, but I don't know what actually went down. Even so, I recall seeing Velvet receive some stationery from Cocoa, touching happily with her. I'm choosing to believe her. I believe things will be different from now. Well, that's how you feel, and I'll believe in her too. Yeah, me too. You trust people way too easily. Not that I hate it. I actually like it, the way the commander is. That's why I like you too, instructor. Besides, this guy's intentions couldn't be more obvious. He's clearly trying to isolate Velvet. Regardless of whether he's telling the truth, I find him irksome. You can say that again. Hey, I'm not done talking. You think she actually consider you her comrades? She'll use you for as long as she can. Suck you dry and toss you to the curb. Are you starting to get the picture? Just accept it and work for me. You don't belong in some childish maid cafe like this. You belong to the underworld, where people kill and get killed, deceive and get deceived. Where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, come with me and let's reach the top. We join forces, the big three, and... No thanks. I'm not interested. All the central government and... What? Warum ist mein Mikrofon aus? Ich habe nicht mal aufs Mikrofon ausgedrückt. Ich hatte heute noch nicht einmal mein Mikrofon gemutet. Außer vorhin beim Räuspern. Habe ich es nicht wieder eingeschaltet? Oder ich hasse mich so sehr. Ich brauche ein Plugin, das Bing macht, wenn mein Mikrofon gemutet ist und Sound durchkommt. Gibt's das? Es wäre ein absolut amazing Dings. Oh man. Egal, was ich gesagt habe, ist, das Event war gut. Auch wenn ihr jetzt die Hälfte, ich weiß nicht, ab wann ihr nicht mehr gehört habt, was ich gesagt habe. Oh man. Nun ja, es war ja alles da gestanden zum Mitlesen, zur Not. Ja, ich bin ein bisschen abgelenkt, weil die ganze Zeit in meinem Augenwinkel hier Encoder Overload angezeigt wird. Also immer so reinblinkt. Und ich weiß nicht, an was es liegt, man. Egal. Irgendwas habe ich gesagt, es war nötig, dass es ein lustiges kleines Event war. Nach den ganzen schlimmen Events der letzten Wochen und Monate. Und das nächste Event wird sicherlich auch wohl das Like Chorus Collaboration Event. Lustig wahrscheinlich. Zumindest nicht ernst. Ob es richtig lustig wird, wahrscheinlich nicht, aber zumindest nicht so super ernst.